Hello, awesome humans.
And it takes courage to say that your brain is not your master.
Hello, awesome humans. I'm Natalie. Today, I want to talk to you about how to turn around a bad day. But before we dive in, if you like this video, please like it and comment. I love knowing what resonates, what you think, and subscribe to my channel. I share videos like this every week, and I hope they help you. Let's dive into how to turn around a bad day. We've all had those days, right? It's like you truly get up on the wrong side of the bed and nothing is going your way and things are really annoying or really stressful, and it's really hard to shift. I gotta share some bad news. We're gonna get the bad news out of the way. The bad news is your brain has a lot of inertia, and research shows that the way that you begin your day has a lot of impact on how the rest of your day goes. And so if something difficult or annoying or frustrating happens at the beginning of your day, it is challenging. Your brain kind of wants to just focus on the annoying and the difficult. That's the bad news, okay? We got the bad news out of the way. Here is the awesome news. Awesome news is you are in charge of your brain and not the other way around. And that means you can shift. So even if your day started off awful, if something really frustrating happened, it doesn't matter. Whatever time it is, you can shift because you are in charge of your brain and not the other way around. I want to share with you some really practical tips to help you shift, to actually help you shift out of a difficult or annoying or bad day. The first tip, and this is incredibly important to do and really helpful, is to give yourself permission and opportunity to begin again. Now, I have to tell you, sometimes like if I'm having a really rough day and I want to turn it around, I like literally take a moment and I say to myself, okay, this day sucks, but I want to shift. So I'm going to begin again. This is the start of the day. And I've done this at 5 p.m. and I've done this at 10 a.m. It doesn't matter. Give yourself permission and actually declare this to your brain. Okay, I'm going to begin again. What's really helpful, if you can get up from wherever you are and like change your physical space or maybe go outside for like a little walk, it really helps for the brain to shift physical spaces. It gives a kind of a fresh start. So that's the first thing, is to actually give yourself permission to tell your brain, okay, I'm going to begin again. Whatever time it is, this is the beginning of the day. Second, practice gratitude. Now, I want you to be really specific. So what happens when you're having a rough day, for whatever reason, your brain starts to look for other things that are going wrong. Our brains have what's called a negativity bias. They are much more sensitive to anything that's wrong instead of focusing on anything that's good or just okay. And so when your day has a rough beginning, your brain already has this negativity bias. It's now looking for what else is wrong, what else is annoying. And you've probably noticed when you're having a rough day, like you might snap at people, raising my hand, totally snap at people when I have a rough day, because again, your brain looks at small annoyances and it blows them up. Practicing gratitude helps to reverse that negativity spiral. It tells your brain, listen, there are hard things, there are annoying things, there are frustrating things, acknowledge those. But there are also good things and kind things and joyful things and things that make me feel good. And when you practice gratitude, when you zoom in on those things that are good, are comforting, are beautiful, or things that you savor somehow in your day, it literally reminds your brain to not spend so much energy focusing on what's wrong. The second tip to turn around a bad day is to practice gratitude. And really important when you practice gratitude, especially when you're doing it to turn around a bad day, is to be as specific as possible. So instead of, okay, I'm grateful for sunshine, that is so general, your brain just goes blah, 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 whatever. Ask yourself why. Why are you grateful for sunshine? I'm grateful for sunshine because it feels warmer outside, or because it brings me joy, or because it's been raining for 5 days. So be really specific with your gratitude, and the smaller the better. Research shows that it's the frequency of small life experiences that gives you the greatest satisfaction and happiness, not anything huge. So that's your second tip. So first, give yourself permission to begin again and actually declare that and maybe get up and walk around. Second is to turn around a bad day, practice gratitude, active gratitude. It really helps to write down the things you're grateful for. Go for 3. So don't just stop at 1, go for 3. And the third tip that I want to share with you about how to turn around a bad day is to blast your bad day with kindness. Here's what I mean by that. Our brains reward us every time we do something kind or helpful towards another person. We are literally hardwired for kindness. I want you to think about when you do something to help a friend or a colleague or, to cheer someone up, how good you feel. Research shows actually that it's the person who is doing the kindness act that feels the greatest joy and satisfaction, even more than the person on the other end. So when you do something kind, you get the boost, you get the joy, you get that sense of being connected to another person, of not feeling alone. And so use this practice. You've given yourself permission to begin again. You've written down some things you're grateful for. As your third step, think of a couple kind things you can do for other people. And by the way, they can be really small. Like maybe you text a friend and you check in with them and just say like, hey, I'm thinking of you. You send a funny GIF to someone. I don't know. Think of as many little kind things and do a couple of them. And I guarantee you, this is like the Nataly guarantee. I guarantee you that if you take these 3 steps, especially if you practice blasting your difficult day with kindness, you will feel the shift. You will feel a little better. I'm not saying all the challenges are going to be gone, but you are going to struggle less through that day. You are going to have more emotional and mental energy to help you get through it. And who knows, you might actually shift it all the way. You might actually end up having a great day. But these are the 3 tips I want you to practice to turn around a bad day. I would love to know how they resonate. I'd love to know if you've tried them. So please share in the comments. And if you enjoy this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. And I wish you an awesome rest of your week. Take care.